All right, what is good, you guys? Welcome to another video. Today, I don't really have a lecture for you guys, but more just like a psychology talk to get you guys ready for the second month of this year. I do understand that January was pretty hard. It wasn't the nicest for me, especially the first 2 weeks. Towards the end, it got a little bit better. But ultimately, I just want to have like a nice little psychology talk with you guys today, just in case if you guys are just in your head or you have bad psychology right now due to your losses or just maybe due to even a break-even month, which isn't bad at all because January was pretty hard. I just want to have that basically just one-on-one talk with you guys today. So I'll be going over 3 topics and my 3 biggest lessons learned from January. And yeah, so I have them written down here in my notes. The first one I want to talk about is a slow start will have a better impact than you may realize. And the reason for that being is most of you guys, most traders, including myself, I expected to come this year and absolutely dominate the first month and dominate the entire year because that's what I did in the back half of last year, right? And I just wanted to continue to keep the ball rolling. However, I was expecting way too much. And ultimately, I got humbled. And now that I'm looking at it, that's exactly what I needed to happen. I wouldn't say I came into this year with a big ego, but I came into this year with high expectations for the first month. And ultimately, I didn't meet them. And it is what it is at the end of the day. The first 2 months, I came in and I was like, fuck, it's not working out. Like, I keep losing this and that. After I blew my XFAs in the middle of this month, I kind of like regrouped myself and I started to look at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, maybe this isn't so bad after all. Maybe like this is exactly what I needed rather than, starting this year off strong and then in the middle of the year, kind of have those bad months and not know how to handle it. I'd rather be able to handle it right now and figure out what the hell I need to fix and do better right now than, wait and have those good months and then do it in the middle of the year and then be stuck at that point in time. I'd rather just get that out the way right now. So I really don't think it's that bad. If you did blow your accounts or if you're not passing evals right now, I think everything is a learning lesson and God put it there for a specific reason. So overall, if that's something that you feel like that you're in the boat, I just want you to just take a deep breath and just relax because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm in the same boat as you guys. As you guys know, I had a pretty decently sized December, right? I made $30,000 in December, came into this month, didn't make a single dollar. And I mean, there's no one to blame. I'm not even going to blame myself for it, even though it was my decision in the market that ultimately I was losing the trades. But I mean, ultimately, there's no one to blame for it, right? We're going to have some months that are very, very good, and there's going to be some months that are mediocre, and there's going to be other months that are bad, and we're going to end the month negative. Unfortunately, I just fell into the third category coming into this year, but it's completely fine because I have an open mind, and I'd rather get that out the way now, get that out of my system now. So when the future comes, when the next month comes, quarter 2 comes, quarter 3 comes, quarter 4 comes, we already have everything figured out. So just take a step back. Maybe you realize maybe this was something you needed. Maybe you had to lose and you needed to lose in order to get back on the right track. So I really think that if you fall into that category, that everything will be a-okay. And yeah, you just got to go at it every single day. Keep your chin up. If you need to go back and back test, right? Like I probably haven't back tested since I first started trading in like last March or April. But I kind of I took December off, kind of came on the charts in the beginning of this year. And the first 2 weeks, there was some technical analysis errors. When I was doing my morning analysis before the market opened, there were some errors I made that caused me to lose some trades. And then there was some trades in the later weeks where my technical analysis was perfectly fine. However, the trades just weren't playing out. And that's perfectly fine. Sometimes they play out, sometimes they don't, right? 70% win rate, I can always fall into that 30% statistic. However, one thing I will say that I need to fix personally is I need to narrow down the exact setup I would be willing to take. I used to forward test a lot, and now I kind of actually stopped forward testing. I think that month off actually, it was good. It was a good mental break, but at the same time, like I kind of lost my like analysis point of view. And it took me like a week or 2 to get back in the actual groove after taking those 30 days off. And I needed those first couple weeks to get in that groove again. And ultimately, it cost me a few dubs. Completely fine, right? Because I know I still have a whole year ahead of me and I have my whole life ahead of me. There's no point to rush anything. I remember literally this time of last year, I had a lot of crypto money, but there was barely any money in my bank account. And I don't like pulling out of my crypto money. So really, I didn't have that much money to my name and I had to make something work. And ultimately, I was living off my savings account because I just moved across the country, whatever. Just started my trading journey and I was unprofitable for the first 5 months. I didn't make a single penny. Okay. Now that I'm kind of like back into the stage where, okay, I'm in the evaluation stage again, I'm like, whatever. I already knew I could pass them multiple times. I know how fast the snowball can get rolling. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So ultimately, a slow start will have a better impact on your future than you might actually think. All right. The second topic I want to get into is self-doubt is your biggest enemy. So my fucking retarded dog's running around. So what I mean by this, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I mean by this, like, again, I'm going to just relate everything to me, and hopefully you guys can relate to what I'm saying, but I'm going to give personal examples to everything. When I came into this month, right, I think I knew everything. Those first couple of weeks, I maybe went like 2-5 on the charts, 2 wins, 5 loss, and that's really negative, right? Really, really negative after having a 70 to 75, almost 80% win rate for a span of like 5 months. And I came into this new year with a negative win rate, and I was kind of doubting myself. And ultimately, all that doubt did was just bring me down even more. Even though I've been pretty much just over break even these final 2 weeks of January, I really, truly do believe in myself. And I want you guys to believe in yourself just as much as I believe in myself. No matter how hard times can get, like I said, that snowball can get rolling really fucking fast. Really fucking fast. So with that being said, I kind of want you guys, again, just to take a step back and realize everything is completely okay. You know what to do on the charts. Whether, I wouldn't even say like super over trading, right? But like minor mistakes, right? Maybe you're taking 3 trades a day, which realistically isn't that a lot, but it's probably just a little bit more than you should have. If you're taking 3 trades a day, so fucking be it, right? Take this step back and try to narrow down your trades and get that precise entry. If it's really, truly not an A+ setup that's super fucking obvious, I'm going to start just sitting out of those trades. And if they play out, then they fucking play out, right? If they play out, then they fucking play out. But at the same time, I feel like psychology is just literally everything. And honestly, it is. So ultimately, I just want to narrow down as many trades as I possibly can and only pick the specific ones that I truly fucking like. Like I said, if those mid-rated grade or like A-, B+, maybe A-rated setups play out, okay, cool, so fucking be it. If it's not super fucking obvious, A+, I think I'm just going to start sitting out of those trades. And ultimately, that is going to help my psychology out a lot. And I think you guys should do the same. And it's also going to boost your morale as well. What did I say? I said self-doubt is your biggest enemy. It's going to help your self-doubt. Because like I said, if you take those mid-graded setups and the fuck is this retarded dog doing? If you take those mid-graded setups and you're losing them, what's going to happen? Your psychology is pretty much going to go to shit. Come here! Fucking retard. Your psychology is going to go to shit. And ultimately, you're going to start doubting yourself. And ultimately, that is just going to lead on a road just like this. And we don't want that, right? Trading is already hard as it fucking is. Might as well make it as easy as possible for ourselves. So ultimately, self-doubt is one of the biggest things that is going to keep you in this fucking bottom hole. So just trust yourself, trust your model. If you don't trust your model, okay, you can go back and backtest. And if you don't trust yourself, what can you do? Well, you can start doing things that actually make you start trusting yourself. Do things out of your comfort zone, off the charts, and they will translate into the charts. A lot of people say that, but they don't tell you how. Let me tell you how real quick, okay? There was a study that I just read online, and there was a study I just read online, and there was something, oh my God, I'm not a fucking scientist, but there's something in your brain where if you do stuff that is uncomfortable to you and you don't want to do, it actually helps you out a lot more than you might think. Okay, so if you start doing that, wake up, immediately wake up, go brush your teeth, get in the shower, rather than fucking just waking up and doom scrolling for 20 minutes, okay? Get up out of bed, do something uncomfortable, and it'll expand your mind. And I read something that it can translate onto the charts as well. So just try that out. And oh my God, I probably sound like an idiot trying to explain this, which kind of sucks, but there was a study. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain the study. I'm not a fucking scientist, okay? I fucking day trade for a living. But at the same time, if you do stuff that is uncomfortable for yourself outside of the charts, it can translate into the charts as well, and it can boost your self-confidence, okay? So try that out. And the last and third thing I want to talk about, let me unlock my phone real quick, is just being thankful for the entire process, right? Whether it's stressing out, dude, oh my God. This dog is just doing, come here, you idiot. Whether it's stressing out, losing or learning, you're always learning from something, right? And there's always something to be taken away. So ultimately, just trust yourself and just trust the process, okay? Be thankful for the entire process. You're here for a reason. You truly are here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. This is exactly what I wanted to do. And ultimately, if I fail, it is what it is. Yes, it fucking sucks. Trust me, I know it sucks. I just blew my X phase for the first time in like maybe 6 months. I had him since June and I blew him early January. It sucked. What did I do? I lost a trade. Didn't hammer fist my desk, but I kind of like hit my desk and I moved on immediately. I was a little frustrated, but I didn't let that frustration impact what I was doing on the charts. I lost. It is what it is. There's some technical like changes I could have made. There was something I could have went back and changed, right? However, ultimately, I'm just thankful for being here in the first place because I know a year ago today, I moved across the country with no fucking job and no future. I had no idea what basically trading was, and I was just a fucking very beginner. And I was watching that TGR bootcamp so fucking lost. And I was taking notes on the simplest shit. Literally just candles, right? Open, close, highest point of the wick, lowest point of the wick. I was literally drawing that out in my notebook. And I've came such a far way, and I guarantee you have as well. So just continue on the path. You're here for a fucking reason. Never give up on yourself, because the only way you can lose truly is if you give up on yourself. And that is something that will forever stick with me. A lot of people have said it, but the one person, you may not like him. I don't like him anymore. Our fucking president, you know who he is. I wanted him to win, sell out. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. He said, before he was even in politics, you will only lose if you give up on yourself. So please never, ever, ever give up on yourself, and always trust yourself and trust the process. And that has always stuck with me. So just try it out. Just try it out. Maybe in a couple years, it might take you 5 years, it might take you 3, it might take you 3 months, it might take you a month, it might take you a couple weeks, but ultimately you will fucking get it. So trust the process. Okay, kind of trust what I'm saying. I know I'm just some random just guy you see online. It is what it is, but I can envision this shit on an everyday basis. I know what I'm going to get in the future, and I truly feel it internally. It's not here yet, but I promise you guys, in a few years, you will know exactly who I am, because I will have everything I fucking dream about, talk about. Why? Because I believe in myself, okay? And I'm trusting the process, and you guys need to do the exact same thing. I guarantee you guys, I will have it, everything I ever fucking wanted. I truly fucking promise you. And you will as well, if you believe in yourself, like I believe in myself, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Trust the process. I love you guys. If you guys need anything from a random stranger online like myself, leave them in the comments, or you guys can DM me on Instagram, Discord, TikTok, whatever. I'm about to delete TikTok because they're taking over. But anyways, leave a like, comment, sub if you guys want. If it was a good video, whatever. Links in the description for everything. Free Discord. If you guys want to up your allocation, 40% off. Code LoeGpa, loose trades. Link is in the description for that as well. Check it out. Okay, a lot of technical sauce. Links in the description. Okay, love y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.